back, Elrod Eagles. I'm Katie. It's our last week of school. On Monday, Mrs. Clackler's class is going to Big Creek in Glacier National Park. Mr. Welsh's class is going on Tuesday. Wednesday morning is the annual 5th grade versus staff dodgeball match. Wednesday is a full day of school. Kindergarten graduation is at 10 o'clock on Friday. The 5th grade promotion is at 11 o'clock on Friday. Friday is an early release day. School gets out at 1:25. Enjoy your summer.
Hi Elrod, I'm Rachel. Check out some more national park videos from 4th grade, as well as natural disaster videos from 3rd grade.
Hello, my name is Sandra.
Hello, my name is Serenity.
We're reporting on hurricanes. Hey, Serenity?
Yeah?
Do you know what a hurricane is?
No?
Let me tell you, a hurricane is a storm that forms over warm water. The wind spins around. When the wind gets faster than 74 miles per hour, it becomes an official hurricane.
Dangerous. See you next time. Hello, this is Ranger Chloe. Today we will learn about Yellowstone National Park.
Did you know that Yellowstone was the first national park in the USA? Most people think it's the most beautiful place in the world. It was made in 1872 to be the USA's first national park. Fun fact, there was also an army that stayed in Yellowstone for 32 years.
Also, there are many different tribes and cultures.
Can you tell me a little bit about the different Native American tribes and some of their cultures?
Yes, I will. Bitterroot is a culturally significant plant for several Native Americans tribes in the Flathead, Kootenai, Nez Perce, and others. Traditionally, the roots were gathered dry for storage and used for food or trade. The root is bitter, so it was cooked and often mixed with meat or berries. That's how it got its name.
Wow, I didn't know how the bitterroot got its name. That is so cool.
Yeah, I know. The bitterroot is an important plant to the Native Americans.
That reminds me, how did Yellowstone get its name?
It is named after the Yellowstone River, the major river running through it. The river gets its name from Minnetonka Indians who...
For those who want to be a little closer to nature, there are 12 campgrounds with a range of services from primitive pit toilets to shower and laundry facilities. There are also RV camping with and without dumping stations.
What kind of animals are there?
There's buffalo, elk, mule deer, bison, moose, bighorn sheep, pronghorn, and white-tailed deer.
Hey, wasn't there a fire in 1988?
OMG, I forgot about that. Yes, there was a fire in 1988. It was caused by lightning. It set 42 fires, 36%, 793,880 acres of the park, and burned 63%, or approximately 500,000 acres of total acreage. About 300 large mammals perished as a direct result of fire. 246 elk, 9 bison, 4 mule deer, and 2 moose. There's also a popular flower. Care to share, Chloe?
Yes, of course. There's a flower called fringe gentian. This member of the gentian family is the official flower of Yellowstone Park, where it is common and blooms throughout the summer. Its purple petals are fused into 2-inch long corolla and sit atop 1 to 3 tall stems.
Wow, I didn't know that. Let's take a look at some cool photos of Yellowstone National Park.
Oopsie. Here's the visitor center.
Here's an illustrated poster of the army that stayed in Yellowstone.
Here's an illustrated map over Yellowstone.
You want to visit Yellowstone Park, then go to Wyoming.
Have a
great day. Bye.
reporting live. Take a look at the thunderstorm behind me. There's going to be heavy rains and floods. Could actually happen. You might also see lightning, which is a bright flash of electricity. You could hear the thunder sounds like be on the lookout for hail. It could hurt your head or ruin crops. Helicopters can help rescue people in cars trapped by floods. Let me tell you how to stay safe during a thunderstorm. Do not touch any metal. See you next time. This is all just for it.
Hi, I'm weather reporter Dawson.
And I'm Madison, and we are in California. What are you doing here? What are you doing, Dawson?
I'm looking for water
Why?
because there's a drought. Madison.
Let's talk about a drought. Dawson, can you tell us what a drought is?
Of course I can. A drought is a very hot and sunny day. Most of the water evaporates. And a drought can last up to more than a week. And most of the time it does not rain.
That is really interesting, reporter Dawson. Can you tell me what the biggest drought in history was?
Yes, I can tell you that. The biggest drought in history was in 1876. About 7,000 people died. Madison, can you tell me how to prepare before a drought?
Yes. Before a drought, save as much water as possible. Take short showers.
And don't forget to only flush for number 2. And Madison, can you tell me what to do after a drought?
Sure thing. And finally, after a drought, only drink water if you feel like you are going to die from thirst.
One final thing, a joke. What do you call a drought with water?
What?
A flood.
That's a good one, Dawson. Make sure to stay safe. Bye.
Hi, I'm Gabby and I'm here in California.
Hi, I'm Remy in California.
Hey Remy, how do floods happen?
Floods happen often during heavy rains. In 1890,
Really serious problem because you could die and everyone stay safe. Let's
this is Skylar and Rusty reporting about wildfires.
And we're in California. A wildfire is a huge fire that usually gets started by lightning or triggered by people.
Wow, that is very cool.
Spread all over the forest very quickly.
How does it work?
People cause them by smoking fireworks, equipment, and barbecues. What did they burn through?
They can spread quickly through brush, trees, and homes.
That is very cool.
Yes, it is.
Where are wildfires mostly at?
They're mostly at California.
Wow, that is so cool.
Does anybody evacuate before it gets into town?
Not really. It killed over 1,200 people.
Some little fires can turn into big fires.
Okay, it's time to bring this to an end.
So that's all for Elrod News.
Bye!
Hi, this is Thomas at the Indian Ocean. where a tsunami is about to flood the area, and I'm going to tell you about tsunamis. First, let's get to the bunker. You might be wondering what causes tsunamis. Well, tsunamis are caused by earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, landslides, and meteorites. This is how fast they are. They travel 450 miles per hour. I'll tell you what state's at risk too. Alaska is at risk because it's close to water. I'll tell you how tall they can be as well. Tsunamis can be 100 feet high. I'll tell you what the worst tsunamis on the planet was. The worst tsunami killed 215,000 people. And both these tsunamis happened in the Indian Ocean. Another worst tsunami was in 2004 and happened in the Indian Ocean. Also, one more thing. Please don't go to the beach.
A few 5th graders have finished their road trip projects. Check them out.
Hi, I'm Sydney,
And I'm Danny.
and we just got back from Great Falls, and that was a long drive.
Yeah, it was, but it was really fun, and I can't wait to share with you guys what we did.
We packed and brought good snacks.
First, we packed all our stuff and got in the car, and we were on our way.
We left at 10 a.m.
And stopped for food and a break.
And these are the stuff that we brought.
I brought Dr. Pepper.
I brought Goldfish and Pringles.
On the way, we stopped at a gas station for food and gas.
We stopped at Tracy's restaurant.
I got the 3-egg breakfast.
I got the fruity waffle.
And finally, we got there around 1:30.
And we got to our hotel, checked in, and then went to dinner.
We went to dinner at Fuddruckers.
I got the cheeseburger milkshake.
I got the hamburger and milkshake.
The next day, we went to the museum in Russell Museum.
Then we went to the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center.
Danny, did you know that the first fire bell was in Great Falls, Montana?
That's really cool.
And after we met up with their friends at Deer Lodge.
Thanks for letting us share with you what we did.
Goodbye, people! Hello, I'm Katie. I'm here to tell you about my trip to Shelby, Montana. It took nearly 3 hours to get there, but it was worth it. Did you know that Shelby made sports history in 1923 when they hosted the Heavyweight Boxing Championship? Speaking of sports, Shelby has a great park for sports. Shelby also has a skate park and a splash park. Here's my picture from the splash park, and there's like a little waterfall next to it, so that's what my picture's of. And when you're done at the skate and splash park, you're probably going to be hungry, so why don't you do what I did and try out these places. At the Alibi Lounge, you can get all sorts of pizza. It was delicious. At El Tonampa, we had a bunch of yummy Mexican food. At the Dash-In, we got hamburgers and treats. They were so good. There are so many great places to eat in Shelby. After dinner, you're probably going to figure out where to stay. There are lots of places. I've stayed at all of them. My favorite spot is to stay at the Glacier RV Park. I took this picture just outside of the Glacier RV Park. There's lots of fun things to do there. Of course, the Best Western Inn and Suites, Comfort Inn and Suites, and Lake Francis Inn are always great options. It's a new day and time for some fun. Where should we go first? I know, let's go to the Kite Festival. The Kite Festival was so fun and there were so many colors. Let's throw on our swimsuits and go to the splash park again. It was so fun. Where to next? We should go to the Marias Museum of History and Art. That was so cool. I can't believe how much history we learned about Shelby. Here are some examples of the facts you can learn about Shelby. Shelby was originally a cattle town. Shelby was named after Peter O. Shelby. And lastly, Shelby was founded in 1923. Pretty amazing, right? Here's a picture I took there. Today we will visit the Carousel Rest Area, Shelby Floral Gift, the Shelby Thrift Store, and the Shelby Farmers Market. Even to this day, the local museum features items in a dinosaur collection. Today, we are heading home to Kalispell, Montana. We will travel 2 hours and 56 minutes, 153 miles. As a review of what we learned today, we learned all about the places you can go in Shelby, where you can stay, amazing places to eat, history, and fun facts. I got this sticker in Shelby, Montana. It's about hiking.
Hi, my name is Kensley.
And I am Tyann. We just got back from exploring Billings.
We are so excited to share our trip with you.
We ate breakfast before we left. We had some cinnamon rolls for breakfast.
The cinnamon rolls were very delicious. Tyann wanted us to leave at 5 in the morning, but we agreed to leave at 6:30 instead.
Anyway, we're on our way to Billings now. We took the US 93 route. It was a very long trip. It took 7 hours and 17 minutes.
We ate lots of things like M&Ms, grapes, pretzels, and chips.
We also had a lot of things to drink, like water, body armor, juice, and soda. That is about it.
On the way, we stopped by the squash cat statue in Missoula.
It was pretty interesting to look at the squash cat statue.
We also went to the mysterious ringing rocks.
When you hit the rocks, they make a bell sound.
We finally got to Billings.
It took forever.
When we got there, it was about lunchtime.
We ate at Fuddruckers.
We both got a hamburger with fries, cheese sauce, and a milkshake. It was delicious.
After lunch, we got checked into our hotel at Hampton Inn.
When we got all our bags in our room, we changed into our swimsuits and went straight to the pool.
There was a bonus that there was a free breakfast.
After swimming, we went to the Zoo, Montana.
At the Zoo Montana, we walked around. We also saw some animals and reptiles.
Some of them were red pandas, Nigerian dwarf goats, and two-toed sloths.
And some of the reptiles were corn snake and a can toad.
It was really cool.
After the zoo, we went to the Get Air at Trampoline Park.
It was so awesome. There was a foam pit, swings, and a dodgeball room.
We got special socks that had grippies on them.
After all of that, we went to Montana Rib and Chop House.
We ordered a spinach dip for our appetizer.
I ordered the kids' mac and cheese and fries.
And I ordered the kids' popcorn shrimp with fries.
For dessert, we got 2 ice cream brownie sandwiches.
It was so good. The kids' meals came in cars.
We were finally done for the day.
We headed back to the Hampton Inn to go to bed and finish our trip tomorrow.
In the morning, we decided to eat at Black Dog Coffee.
I ordered a coffee with a muffin.
I ordered hot cocoa with a muffin.
After breakfast, we went back to the hotel to get a swimsuit and towels.
Since it was a little chilly, we decided to go to the Reef Indoor Water Park.
It was really cool. There was water slides and lily pads that you could jump on.
After that, we changed into our clothes in the locker room.
Then we went to the rims.
The rims are big cliffs that you can walk on.
After the rims, we went to Shields and saw fish toys and little video games.
After Shields, we went to Oasis Outdoor Water Park.
It was so awesome. There were water slides, wave pools, and concessions.
We were finally done with all of our activities.
We went back to the hotel and packed up to go home.
Before we left, we got some ice cream at the Big Dipper Ice Cream.
I got the double scoop ice cream. The flavors were coconut and huckleberry.
And I got the double scoop ice cream. The flavors were huckleberry and mint Oreo.
By now, we were heading home.
On the way, we stopped at Deer Lodge and met up with our friends.
After that, we went home.
Billings was so awesome.
We learned a lot about Billings history.
Like, Billings was named after Frederick H.
If you're going to go on a vacation, you should go to Billings.
Mr. Strife would like some help in congratulating a few students this week who persevered in passing their math facts. Congratulations to Henry, Nathan, and Erica, who passed their addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts in 2nd grade. Reese, who also passed her addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts, made it through her division facts as well. Nice job, 2nd graders. Take a look at this silhouettes Miss Tori's class made.
Hi, everyone. I'm Gabriel.
And I'm Michaela.
Every time I take my dog to the park, the ducks try to bite him. That's what I get for buying a purebred dog.
Hello, Elrod. I'm Tyann.
And I'm Anya.
Let's take a look at our possible forecast.
Monday, light rain with a high of 73 degrees.
Tuesday, light rain with a high of 71 degrees.
Wednesday, light rain with a high of 76 degrees.
Thursday, rainy with a high of 75 degrees.
Friday, light rain with a high of 60 degrees.
Make sure you dress for the weather.
Hi, Elrod. I'm Rachel. Last week's riddle was, what breaks yet never falls and what falls yet never breaks? The answer was daybreak and nightfall.
Hello, Elrod. I'm Kensley. Let's congratulate the students who are having a birthday this week. Paisley in Mrs. Basco's class. Lyric in Mrs. Cameronsel's class. Head down to the office for a birthday pencil.
Here are the rest of the June birthdays.
From Miss Controls' class. Nick,
Blythe,
Gabriel,
Tristan,
Salo.
Elowen,
From Mrs. Clackler's class.
Lily,
Taylor. From Mrs. Basco's class.
Brayden,
From Mrs. Satori's class,
Ashlyn,
Elowen.
Wyatt,
From Mr. Strife's class,
Izzy G,
Luca.
Lincoln,
From Mrs. Glasscock's class,
Mariah,
Oliver.
Drew,
Delaney.
from Mrs. Camersol's class,
Everly.
Marcus. Have a happy birthday this summer.
Here are the July birthdays.
From Miss Controls' class,
Danny,
Lena.
Dakota,
Ian.
Mason,
From Mrs. Clockler's class,
Olivia,
Jarek.
Austin,
From Mr. Welsh's class,
Cordell,
Hylea.
from Miss Basco's class,
Brody.
Caleb,
Skylar.
from Mrs. Morgan's class,
Taryn.
Maya,
From Miss Sartori's class,
Jack,
from Mr. Strife's class,
Annabelle,
from Mrs. Camerzel's class,
Lomai,
William. From Mrs. Fonlander's class,
Braylon. Have a happy birthday this summer.
Here are the August birthdays.
From Miss Controls' class,
Grayson,
Owen,
from Miss Clackler's class,
Chloe,
from Mr. Welsh's class,
Hunter,
James, from Miss Basco's class,
Remy,
from Mrs. Morgan's class,
Monica,
from Miss Sartori's class,
Maya,
Beckett,
Louie,
from Mr. Strife's class,
Erica,
Nina,
Ishan,
from Miss Glasscock's class,
Rose,
from Mrs. Liebeck's class,
Lincoln,
from Mrs. Camerzel's class,
Camo, from Mrs. Farlander's class,
Layla,
Sammy.
Bailey.
Have a happy birthday this summer.
That's all for